of a school resource officer is to promote a safe learning environment through education and building relationships with students and staff members. While they serve as law enforcement officers, their primary focus is on helping young people learn about personal responsibility and making good decisions. That includes while they're online and talking to students about how to safely use social media. Joining me today is Deputy Beth Frazier with the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office, who's one of 6 officers with TSC. Thanks for coming in today.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, I know you're busy, right?
I am. I've had a very busy morning. I was actually a little worried I'd be late today.
Well, she wasn't. She was here about 1:45, so that was good. So what's some of the main problems that you see right now?
With social media in general, as a whole, we see a lot of the issues that kind of start at home. A lot of our kids aren't monitored online, and they have free reign of their cell phone,
which is crazy,
or their iPad behind a closed door, and then those problems kind of bubble up overnight, and then those problems then find their way into our schools. So we're also seeing a lot of, especially in the younger grades, I find myself in the elementaries more than any of the other grade levels, and staggering statistics on how young our kids are getting access to inappropriate content. Oftentimes it's accidental, it's based on algorithms, but these kids are getting exposed to things they should not be seeing at such young ages.
And things that I never experienced because I didn't have cell phones back in the day, 100 years ago. I mean, cell phones can cause so many issues. It opens kids up to the world, really.
Right. Yeah, and we teach the kids, and I was supposed to bring a prop and I forgot it, but we teach the kids about the World Wide Web, and we actually build out a web using a ball of yarn. My ball of yarn symbolizes a joke, and we talk about it in a harmless manner, and then we show how that joke travels through the internet, and it has to pass through the network before it goes to the next person, and over time it builds out and it looks like a physical spider web, but it gives them a visual of just how stuck on the internet something is. Once it's out there, it's not going away. It's in the network and it won't go away. So
once you put a picture of somebody
and that's
or
what
something, it's there.
Right. I transition into talking about a little bit more negative things. Maybe you're having a bad day and you say something out of anger. If it's over the internet, it never goes away. If it's a picture that maybe you don't want other people to see, once it's on the internet, it never goes away.
So sometimes they think if they're behind a keyboard or their phone, they can say whatever. It's not going to be hurtful. But that's not the case. My thing is, if you can't say it to someone's face, then you shouldn't say it at all.
Absolutely. I actually do a fun thing. It always makes me a little uncomfortable in my classes I teach on this topic. When we start to talk about cyberbullying, I'll tell a teacher before we start, hey, I'm going to say some pretty mean things to you here in a moment. I don't mean them. And then I'll say the mean things to her in front of the whole class, and of course they're in shock and awe. My purpose in that, though, is when I say it and to her face, I can watch her body, I can watch her face. I feel empathy because I see how my words impacted her. When I say it behind a keyboard, though, and then I'll do that demonstration, I don't see her, I don't feel her feelings, I don't know how much impact my words have because all I see is my cell phone.
But you know what? I was just told to wrap. I wish we could talk a lot longer. We have a lot more topics to talk about. You'll have to come back and we'll have to talk about some other topics that you face too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. I'd love to come back. There's so many things in the world of school resource officers that oftentimes doesn't get out to the public. So yeah, I would absolutely love to come back and talk some more.
Important job. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.